Good morning YouTube, Mr. Mo here, Stick Survival. Yesterday I received in the post a Guyot Designs 32 ounce Nalgene bottle. Now I've wanted one of these for ages, so I got one sent across from America. Worked out a little bit more expensive than what I would normally like to pay for something like that, but I'm really looking forward to using this, and one of the first things I wanted to do was spray it. And I done that yesterday, and as you can see, it's worked out absolutely brilliant. I have no problems with that at all. It's really worked even better than what I thought it would. And I just finished doing it, and my wife said, "Oh, that's a good idea. Are you going to put that on YouTube?" And I just thought, "Oh my God, what a waste." But however, it's not too bad because my workshop's still all set up for it. And what I thought I would do today is I would show you exactly how I done that, but I would just use my Swiss Volcano bottle. It's more or less exactly the same. It's not as good quality, but it's still stainless steel, and I think it's stainless steel anyway, but it should spray paint exactly the same. So I'm just going to talk you through what I done. The first thing I done on the 32 ounce backpacker was just put some electrician's tape in and around there and fold it over and put it inside the bottle, and then that way when I'm spraying it I'm not going to get anything on this bit or up on the top or indeed on the inside. Won't have that problem with this bottle, but it should still spray no problem. And how I done it is I've got a vise here, and I've just put a hammer in the vise, and that simply allows me to put the bottle over and then spray it. You can see in my workshop I've taped it all off with some black bin liners to stop the spray paint from going everywhere. The paint I've used is this product here called Hot Paint, and it says it's heat resistant up to 650 degrees. Now what they mean by heat resistant, that simply means the paint is resistant to heat, so it won't crack, it won't bubble, and it won't flake, which is what we're looking for. I prefer the black look purely because it's more thermally efficient for one, and two, after you've used these bottles for a while and put them in the fire etc, they do start to go a bit grubby. Anyone with the stainless steel billy cans all know exactly what I'm talking about, so the black's a really good idea. And of course if you are using it in a tactical situation, then less shine is better. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and start spraying this. Now this paint here is one that has to be cured in the oven for about 45 minutes after it's dried. And it's said to do that about 360 degrees Celsius. My oven doesn't even go that high, so I just put it on the gas mark right at the top and left it for about 40 minutes, and it seems to have worked. I'll do further tests on that, and I'll actually going to try and boil some water in that today over a fire or in some way, shape or form before I actually post this video on YouTube, just to make sure that it actually does do it and you guys are not running out and buying this paint or a similar type paint and spraying it and then we find out that it does chip. So I'll do that before I post this video up, but this is more just to show you how you go about spray painting one of these. And now it says to shake the tin for a good couple of minutes. Well, I've done that because I don't want to annoy you, so I'll just batter on. Just give it a little shake. Now you want to just do it in little layers like that. You don't want to go close to the bottle in any way, shape or form. And just turn it around a little bit. The hammer idea in the vise I thought was quite a good one. It's easy to then, you are going to get a little bit of paint on your fingers, but it quite easily comes off. And then what I found when I was doing it is I was just spraying it like that, and then I simply went away and left that to dry. And every now and again just give the can a shake. Let's do the top. Going to start to more or less finish the bottle off. And you can see it's not running, there's no streaks, it's just working out fine. It's best to do these things, just take a little bit of time and do it properly. Okay, I think I'll probably just a little bit on the bottom there, where I've been turning the bottle. And I think that's good to go, guys. Hello again, YouTube. Okay, so what we've actually done now is I have left that for 2 hours, and that's now been well sprayed and it's ready to go in the oven. So I'll go and take this indoors and then we'll go through the rest of the process. Okay, cheers. Okay guys, there's the bottle in the oven. I've turned the oven on, it's just sitting on a little wire tray, pizza tray type thing in there. So what I'm going to do is crank that up to the highest setting I've got, which is gas mark 9 on my oven, and I'm simply just going to go and close the door, and I'm going to come back to that in about an hour's time. Okay, thank you. Right guys, I've taken the bottle out of the oven now, I've brought it back into the workshop, and I've just sat them both up next to each other to give you a comparison about size, etc., just in case anyone was wondering about that. I do happen to think that the finished product is much better on the Guyot bottle than what it is on the Swiss Volcano bottle, and I think it's a really good idea. I would strongly recommend people trying that. So hopefully this video's helped in some way, shape or form to let you see the process behind it. It might not be the same for you, obviously it depends on which paint you use. It might have a different process. All you have to do is obviously read the instructions and do it that way, but I hope it helps. And that's it. Thanks very much for watching.